We are in the composting bin right now, and this is Valerie Long, and I am Destiny's Angel, and I am going to interview Valerie for a few minutes. Thank you for watching the video. So Valerie, tell me about yourself.
Well, I used to compost a lot more when I had my house because I had different bins. And now in this retirement center I'm in, they have different bins to compost.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a plant right here on your eyelash. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah, it's there.
Okay.
It's just
So, yeah, we can talk about composting in a minute, but I just wanted to know a little bit more about your life.
right.
So, when were you born?
Oh, in 1936
Oh, okay. So,
or 1937.
okay,
Yeah.
so, did you remember Franklin Roosevelt, the 32nd president?
No.
Because he was only in office till 1945, so you were 9 years old.
Yeah.
What was the first significant event that you remember in your life? Do you remember the Great Depression?
No.
Because I took some notes on the Great Depression, and it started in 1929 and it went to 1941. What president do you remember? The very first president do you ever remember in the news?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Because I took notes. If you were born in 37, that means you were 10, 37, you were 47, you would have been 20 for Harry Truman.
Oh, yeah.
And he, according to my notes, he was kind of in control in the end of World War II and the early part of the Cold War. Did you ever hear about Truman?
I did.
Was he the first, or do you remember Roosevelt? Because Franklin D. Roosevelt was in office till 45. Well, actually, Truman was 1945 to 1953, so that would have made you a teenager. And do you remember the first president you heard about growing up? For me, it was Kennedy.
Oh.
When Kennedy got shot, that was the first.
Yes.
That was pretty much the first president
That you would
Yeah.
certainly remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm kind of curious. What was your best childhood memory? So before you turned 18.
Oh my gosh. Well, moving out of Washington. Well, I was born in Vancouver, Washington, because there wasn't a hospital at the dam that my brother and we were the two dam kids. That's
cute. That is so cute.
Yeah, that's what
Very cute.
we were called. Yeah.
That's...
Yeah, I was older and Denny was right under me. And moving to California, it was after the war in 1945, and we came to California. And my dad always worked for Henry J. Kaiser. He always had a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
Did he have any practices Jewish? Did he practice Judaism at all, or did he have any traditions from Russia that he brought over?
Not really. He could have. He was born in Iran, China. Yeah.
Okay.
But he didn't follow Judaism.
Judaism.
No.
Yeah, I was curious. I didn't know that. So I have some questions about what was your best memory when you were raising kids?
Oh, me? Oh, raising kids.
just your outstanding memory out of all 25 years of having 5 kids.
Yeah. Well, I was actually part of the kids. I wasn't the typical mother, working mother. I stayed home.
Okay, so
And-
you were Mother Nature's child, basically.
Yeah.
And that's what we all are. So, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. It's good to relive your life with your kids. I understand that. What about after the kids left home and you were an empty nester? Did you have some exciting moments before you retired?
Oh, golly. Well, from raising kids, yeah, I started working with the school district.
Oh, so you couldn't get away from kids.
No, but they were older.
Oh,
They were junior high and high school.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. What about after you retired? What's a outstanding memory that you have?
Well,
since
darn
you
it, I retired a year early because my friend wanted me to move up to Grass Valley,
Uh-huh.
and I would have gotten more money.
Oh.
But no, I left Livermore and went up to Grass Valley.
Uh-huh. To gold mine.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what a lot of people do in the mother lode. They
Uh-huh.
come to the Sacramento Valley and they think that everybody is dredging for gold.
Yes. Yeah, we had a
So-
friend that was trying to do that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Did he get any or?
not much luck.
Because I heard that if you go up there now, that there are still nuggets that you can find.
Oh.
I heard that last week. I'm just so moving forward in terms of global saving the planet, so resource conservation on a global level, what do you think is really going to help? If all of the nations got together, based on all your experience, which you have way more than most of us, what do you think we need to do? And the choice could be control the population, maybe eat less so that we can continue to grow food, maybe quit flying airplanes so we don't have air pollution, or maybe quit having big ships in the ocean so that we're not releasing combustion products in the ocean. What do you think about saving the world? Because there's so many things in the politics and in the politics about conservation and energy and changing the light bulbs. What do you deep down inside think?
Well, what really gets me, it's saving the oceans, because I can't stand these plastic bottles and hear people buy them by the 12-pack for convenience, but it's pathetic and it's killing the fish, and there won't be any more.
Yeah.
That really gets me.
Yeah, I remember 2 weeks ago there was a minke whale
Yes.
that succumbed to the, I want to say, neurotoxin that's found in plastic that he had ingested in the ocean, and at that point was neurologically unable to navigate, and there's been several like that. So you're right that we are now in this period where we're seeing more extinction of our species, but we're literally watching them fail.
Yes.
And we know exactly why they're failing. So yeah, that's a problem. Yeah. So we need to quit using so much plastic. Quit being dependent on that plastic, because we can never really recycle it. And if we don't integrate it back into the secondary product stream, then it becomes a fugitive plastics, plastic ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. It's sad that we're watching the species fail. And also we have our bodies react to lots of the plasticizers and those chemical constituents that are used in making plastics. So yeah, you're right about that. That's a great answer. So do you have any other final comments for this segment of our interview? Because we can have more in the future, and I wanted to just make sure we got a little bit of time to talk.
Right. Well, I think it'd be nice if you could branch out and have surveys here or something.
I want to, because you guys have all the knowledge here. I think I would love to interview everybody here, because this is, we can get more information on our nation and the wars and things that have worked in the past to solve problems. So as we finish up, I forgot to ask you, what do you think about Livermore?
I wish we would get a new mayor.
Okay.
We have those monstrosities downtown bringing in more traffic, and they call them affordable. That's a big joke. And it's getting worse here.
So development needs to be looked at very closely and make sure that it's in the best interest of protecting public health, safety, and the environment, because I know that if we have too much development and we lose our green space, our then we're not able to have the carbon exchange and support the species. So that it's a big problem when there's too much development and not enough open space. Especially the natural open space. But that's really very insightful that you're looking at the development of Livermore. But anyway, that's all we have time for today. And thank you for joining me in the compost bin. And thank you for watching the interview with Destiny's Angel and Valerie Long.